toward our Landsat Explorer. Okay, so ESRI, they are actually trying to moving towards some imagery expertise in the area of imagery. Okay, so uske liye kya hua hai? There is actually launched for the few websites for our customers, which is giving you direct access of all these data sets without downloading from their websites. Like usually whenever you are downloading Landsat or Sentinel data, we are usually download what is the process? Like we are just going to Earth Explorer. So if you have your login ID, using the login ID, we can go to the place and then Kolkata, suppose. And usually we search like this, and we need to give a date. Okay, so that is also another thing, like go to the Jan 1st to the present date, suppose. Okay, and now here in date search, you have a different types of data like Landsat and Sentinel. I'm just talking about here. So suppose if you are going to the Landsat 9, whatever is launch, if you want to download that particular data, then you can go to these sites. Okay, like Landsat 2. Okay, and this is the Landsat 2A level 1. So on the level 1 and level 2, only in level 2 data you will get this Landsat 9 and 1. Okay, but the collection 1 level 1 data sets, it will be good for the normal processing which you usually do it over the Landsat 8. Okay, so Landsat 8 आपके लिए ये data, these data sets are good. You can go and download this data and process. But this is the normal process. Okay, so what is the beautiful thing is here in Landsat, okay, Explorer, you can directly do this processing before downloading these all data sets. You can do the initial level processing here, and you can take this data set directly in ArcGIS Pro and you can do the analysis there also. How we can do that? So that is the question. So for this, suppose I'm just going to show you in this exercise, that is ArcGIS Landsat Explorer data. How can we will take inside in ArcGIS Pro, and how can we will going to process this data, and without suppose opening the Earth Explorer to downloading the Landsat, the imagery, without doing that, you can take some date, different data sets. You can search here also, and you can do some pre-processing. That is the wonderful thing here, which you can't able to do it in Earth Explorer. How will do that? Suppose first, I will always recommend, if you have your ESRI login ID, simply use this login ID to log in. Okay, so I'm just using that login ID, and here you have the construction tools. So construction tools is giving you the pre-calibrated bands. Okay, so like this, you know what is the combination of these bands? This we called as a agricultural combination. This is a combination of the 3 different bands, you can say, like shortwave infrared, and red. When you take this one combination, you will get a picture like this. Why we are doing this combination? To targeting 2 objects. One is the agricultural productions if you want to target, or else there is forest fire burning, then also we can use this. And third one is if there is any kind of flood, so then also we are using this particular combination. Now the next thing here, the advantage is this we call as a predefined templates. Predefined templates, in a single click, the full world data you can process. Okay, just see here from this agriculture combinations, I am just going to convert the color infrared. So it is a combination of infrared, red and green. Okay, so usually we call as a false color composite. Simply click on that infrared. See here, within a second it will convert. Same thing if you want to calculate, suppose the NDVI. So to calculating NDVI or water indices, you have to download the satellite image and then you have to process. But suppose, but you want to search a particular date. You want to perform this and you want to see what is the changes in that time, and then once you confirm, then you can go and download. If you don't have access for the login, if you have access for the login, you can take this data in ArcGIS Online and you can take it from ArcGIS Pro and you can use it. That you can do. But here, suppose I'm just clicking it. Suppose vegetation index. Just see here within a single click, wherever there is vegetations. It is based on your internet speed, so it is just calculated and give it to you. Same kind of things you will get it here for water indices. See, wherever there will be the water body, it will going to highlight it. Okay, so for the water indices. Okay, so like this, you can access these data sets all around the world here. Next is date. How we will operate the date? So to operating the date, you require the sign-in options. You can go to here. Okay, and here you just see you will get this imagery date options. click on that and you will get the total list. So this option you will get once you go for the login, otherwise it will not get. Okay, so now you see here different types of dates will be there. Suppose we want to compare, suppose before flood and after flood, you want to see the image, how the quality will be, if there is any cloud or not, everything you can check from here. You need not to go there, because there you can compare two different dates instantly. Here you can do just simply swiping two different dates. How? Just see here how I'm just adjusting that. So this is the 8 February image which is open. Suppose I'm just going to check some other time date. Okay, like April month. Okay, so there's a totally different kind of scenario from February to April. Okay, just see here. So this is the April month. And suppose I want to make this as a set as a second layer. Okay, what I did, I just make it as a second layer. Okay. And now I want to compare these two dates. Then I can go to this swipe tool. Okay. And see, sorry, I just stop it and I will go back to the 8 February, whatever is there. So that is 8 February. Okay. So this is the date. So now I can take this. Okay. So and see here. So this is the changes. Okay. Without downloading the two different dates, I can compare the two different dates here only. Okay, so that's the big advantage. Means without see here, just concentrate on this particular place. There is water earlier, now it is no water. Okay, so this type of suppose there is a flood in that particular date, and in this date there is not flood. Okay, so you want to compare how much area is flood. So you can finalize this two date here and then go to the Explorer and you can download if you are not having the access. But if you have access, you can take this data in ArcGIS Online also. These two different dates you can take in ArcGIS Online, you publish it as a web map and you can take it in ArcGIS Pro and you can do the analysis there also. And if you know these dates, then particular these data sets you just download and you can process. Okay, so this is another good thing, you know. So I just stop it and you can see here, see what is saying, pick a point to get a temporal profile. So any places if you click, so it will take few minutes time and it will give you a proper curve and it will tell you what is the object. So this is the Ndpi or the vegetation. It will show you the data. This is for Landsat. Now the same thing you will get access for Sentinel. Okay, Sentinel Explorer, if you just type, go to this website and you will get this one. So here the same kind of thing, same kind of operations, you can process it here also. Just see here, you need to go for the sign in. Okay, and here you have the construction tools. Okay, so see here, I have the construction tool. So as it is a more better resolution data, so it will take little time. But you see here, if I just single click, I can go for the color infrared and it will convert it and give it to you. The same kind of things you can go it here. You can choose the dates. Okay, so whatever the date list will be available. Okay, so you can select the particular dates and you can compare it. Even you can do the swiping same here also. Okay, so the same process. Okay, you can follow for the Landsat and the same procedure we can apply it here also for the analysis. You can get all this type of analysis like Ndpi, Ndwi. Okay, all the things heavy. Okay, so these are all the indices. You have to go for the formula. Okay, for the each bands and then only we can get this type of model. But here you will already getting that these all templates in predefined way. That also you can apply in all over the different dates without downloading. So any customers is saying, sir, this date is there is any flood I want to compare. So take it to here without any software. You can show them just going here only. Next important thing, suppose you want to compare the Sentinel and Landsat both data together. Is it possible to do? Okay, so it is possible means once you download, then only it is possible. But here, there is one more website. It's called Observatory. Okay, so here this is the link I have. Okay, I will share to you all. So this is the Observatory. From here you can compare the two different dates together. See here, if you have the sign-in options, if you go in the sign-in options, so here you just see, I just go for the sign-in options, and if you click over here, so here you have getting two different satellites in the same place. Suppose this is a Landsat is open. And you want to see over the Sentinel. Simply click over the Sentinel-2. Just see within a second it will convert and give it to you. That's the advantage. That's a big advantage. You will get it here and see here. And here also you have predefined criteria. Like if I go for the color infrared, suppose. Okay, so within a single click, you will get to convert from the Sentinel. And if you want to go back to the Landsat, then again you have to go back to the Landsat, and you can do that. And another advantage which you can do it here, that is creating a temporal profile. Usually we call as a phenology profile or the spectral profile you can create, and that is also free. And see, that is also they are doing by the AI techniques. And see here, what is the tool? See here, you can go for the spectral characteristics, you can go for the spectral scatter plot and explore the temporal profile also. So if you are using a different dates, then you can go for the temporal profile. So temporal profile, what we call as a phenology analysis. You can search this, then you will get a more idea on that. But easier to understand, I will show you this one. That is called spectral profile analysis. So usually we apply this for hyperspectral so that you can very easily understand this. If you compare with the hyperspectral, see, suppose I am just clicking over the spectral date. Okay, I am now clicking over the spectral profile and I am just clicking over this particular address. See what will happen. So what it will do, it will search its own spectral library and it will match the curve and it will tell you what it is actually. See, somewhere it is actually, I clicked over that concrete body, so it is showing this as a concrete body. But if you want to focus some over here so that we can get an idea. See here. Okay, so it is a kind of a desert thing. So it is showing, I don't know, this is actually not matching the spectral profile, but it should match. It should match. Suppose I will go for the Landsat so that it will get an idea. So it is giving the right profile or wrong. Okay, so that we will try it over here. So I will go for the color infrared. Okay. So many times I showed the customer, so and it is very nicely coming over that particular profile. Let's see one more time over here. Yes. Okay, so you see this is green. Okay, so this is will a green will a forest. So it will be some reserve forest will be there. So that's why this curve is matched with this particular profile graph. Okay. So this is the call we called as a spectral matching techniques, which you can apply here only. Next important thing. So another one we have that is called world imagery. So this is also very interesting thing. So over your area. Okay, so if you want to find any kind of change, you can find it here. That is a wonderful things. Okay, so this is the very high resolution image you will get. Okay, 0.5 meter resolution image you will get, and that is for the last 10 years. 10 years data you will get it here. See, I will show you a small case studies on my area. This is my home. As you see here, this is my home. Okay, so you just see these small plots. We have these small plots with us. This plot 5 years back, it was actually totally, you can say, a forest area. Means it's a garbage. I mean, people are putting a garbage, and there is a kind of a small kind of bushes are there. Okay, so people are putting so much plastics there, and this is the condition. We clear it, all the plastics and all these things we clear it, and we use it for the some of the part we are using the agriculture and some of the part we use for the garage. Okay, so this is the condition now. So I will show you few years back picture, 2018. So see here, this is the condition how it will be. See, this is the condition. Okay, so this is the condition of 2013, and wonderfully I just show you this is the condition that time. So this is the condition of that time, how it is looking. Okay, so may you will feel this is a so many vegetations, but here these vegetations, under this vegetation, what is the condition? You just see here. See what is happening. So this is the kind of a plastics they are putting in this particular plot and land. Okay, so that is the condition. Okay, this is the kind of plastics garbage, and see, you know, this is the layer, kind of layer they prepared, and that is also focused over here. So we cleaned it, we started cleaning. See here now, after cleaning also so many plastics, you can able to see it here. Okay, and see, I will show you one plastic profile, then you will get an idea. So this is the plastic profile. Okay, so this is the plastic profile, what is there in that time. Okay, so what we did, we removed this. From that condition to this, if you just trying to focus over the satellite imagery, which I take it from the web app imagery, see this is in 2017. Okay, 2017 20T format, and this is the present, which I just showed you that time. So it is cleared, and what we did here, we did it for the, see, some of the part we used for the garage. So we got the maintenance for this land, for this cleaning and all. We will take it out from this, and this is the part which is the wettest part. What we did, I just find out the low slope here. We calculate, you can see here. Okay, in the low slope, you can create, even we created hole here, we called it as a banana circle. Okay, so whatever the water will be stored here, na, so it will go there and it will be wetland is this. So whatever the land will be there in this particular region, it will be go as a production. Okay, because your production level will be higher than the others, because here this is solid, a soil will be there. That's why moist level is high. And see the condition what we'll get. We will start the farming there and we got a very good result of this farming. And you see what is the result. Okay, so these are the food we product from that particular land, which was the wasted land there earlier. These are the things. Okay, so this part we can very nicely compare to see from this website. Okay, so this is our way back imagery, which is helping you for your area, some particular, if you want some changes or something, okay, you want to do for the building level analysis you want to do, and way back imagery will help you for that. Now the next thing, how we're going to access these data sets inside our ArcGIS Pro. So I'm just showing you, suppose I just open a new map. Okay, so I will open a new map here and see if I want to access this data, which I just show you from the Landsat and that profile. So how we're going to access? Simply go to this living atlas. Okay, so here you have options to filter your only imagery. How we'll do? You just go to the filter, okay, select this imagery. And suppose now you want to take data for the Landsat or Sentinel, whatever it will be. See, Sentinel already here. Suppose I'm just go for the Landsat. Okay, so simply click on that and see here multispectral Landsat will come. So if you want to add this with this, okay, so same image you will get. So just simply click with add to the current map and see what will happen. So total imagery around the world with the time series, okay, data, okay, it will come to you. So that's the advantage. Actually means each layer, if you go see, there is one time layer also coming. Okay, so in that layer, whatever particular dates you want, so you can handle that particular dates. So that is you can do. See, this is the temporal, but here every date it will take time to upload. So that is the only thing. Okay, see here. So whatever dates you will set, you can select that particular date and then you can go for the download. I'm not using this because if I moving this, then it will take a lot of time to upload the data, because it's a full world data sets around the 1972 to 2022. Okay, so you understand what is the bulk level of data you can able to access inside ArcGIS Pro. And that's why it is taking time to do the processing. So that's why you fix it and then go for the, you fix it there and then go for the processing here. So that will be easiest. But now if I suppose want to search the Kolkata area, how will do? Simply go to this, okay, and type the Kolkata. Okay, so simply type it. So see, it will take you to the particular location. Okay, and now if you want to do those kind of template processing which I just showed you, if you want to do it here, okay, so how we'll do that? Okay, so here, see, we have the imagery. Under the imagery, we have this all the indices techniques. Okay, but for this, you have to select those bands. But here, if you go for the template processing, you need not to go and select the bands. It will directly give you the results directly. Suppose I just go right click, okay, go to the property and see here you have one processing template options. So this is, you see, agriculture DRA, it is already open. So if I want to convert it, the color infrared, see, all the information will be there. Natural composite, okay, short infrared, okay. So you want the Ndpi, Ndwi, everything, even thermal bands also, you can calculate the surface temperature directly over it. You need not to do any processing. So I'm just showing that those all things taking time. So I'm just going for the color infrared to convert. Simply click on OK and see here what will happen. Okay. So within a second, the total this map will just convert it in an imagery over the false color composite according to your internet speed. It will, because it is processing the full area. Okay, and it will create, it will give it to you here only. And now if you want to subset a small area of that particular, this particular region, you can do that. You can do that here using the own this ArcGIS Pro tool. So how we'll do that? Suppose I'm just simply showing one small part. This small part, whatever it is showing the screen, I'm just going to subset it. Okay. So simply I'm just going to the imagery, go to the process and simply click on the clip. That's all. It will just clip out of your area, whatever the percentage is actually selected. So that particular area, it will select out and it will give it to you. See here, Now it is taking few minutes time to load. Okay, so once you load it, so just you can switch off this and see still it is not creating. So it is taking time to create. So once it will create, you just switch off your down part. See, now it is created. So see here. Okay, so see here. Okay, so you can switch off this area. See this much area. Now you can do whatever processing you want. You can do it here.